I'm here today to talk about taking my gun into Canada. I want to have a firearm to protect myself. We're going to be camping a lot, and there's a lot of bears in Canada and Alaska. So I really wanted to take a firearm, and getting pistols into Canada is really difficult. I have a really nice Ruger 44 Magnum pistol, but those are really difficult. It takes a lot of paperwork to get a pistol in. So I decided to take a rifle instead. So I've got a Marlin 44 Magnum rifle, lever action, you can see. And I've had this for quite a while, and a little short thing, be easy to fit in a tent when I'm camping, whatever. So I wanted to be able to take this, so I went through all the paperwork to do that. There's really not a lot, it's pretty straightforward. It's a little bit difficult deciphering the Canadian regulations, but after a bit of time I figured it out. And if you have a lever action center fire, it's pretty straightforward as long as it's not modified in any way. The stock cut short, barrel sawed off, or anything else. And this is I had to make sure this was verified on their site. I finally had to call somebody, spent about an hour and a half on the phone with Canadian mounted police folks trying to dig through and find out. And yes, this is able to go through. So I made me a case to carry it in. Got me some 44 Magnum shells. You do have to have a trigger lock on a lever action rifle. You do have, all guns have to have some type of locking mechanism to store it and to transport it. So I've got that. The ammunition has to be kept separate from the gun, so I will do that. The gun will be carried probably behind my back seat, and the trigger, the ammo will be carried up front in a locking compartment. And if you're carrying a semi-auto gun of any type, you really got to have a locking case. But for a lever action, from what I can tell from reading, just a leather case is fine as long as you have a trigger lock. So I got the paper. There's one form from the Canadian police you have to have. It's called the Non-Resident Firearm Declaration. You have to have it in 3 copies, and you do not sign it until you get to the border. You have to put the serial number, where you're going, what you're doing. And I said it was for bear protection, which is perfectly good. We're going to Alaska. And so I have all that on here. You have to have it in 3 copies, not signed. You sign it at the border. And then to get back into the U.S., I wanted to make sure it was real easy for me to get back into the U.S. So I went and got what's called from the Department of Homeland Security, the Customs and Border Protection. It's a certificate of registration for personal effects taken abroad. It can be for your cameras or anything else, but mostly I want it for my rifle. So I put the gun on here, the serial number, all that. And in Oklahoma City, we have a customs department. So I just went down there. It was really easy for me to just go down there and have them sign it. That was a piece of cake compared to Canadian, which is not a piece of cake. But the U.S. getting back in with the gun's easy. So I'll have this both going into Alaska and then going back into the United States when I come back. So that's my plan for carrying a rifle for bear protection into Canada and to Alaska for all the camping I'm going to be doing. We'll see how it works out.